Hi Gary, you're looking at an actual image of my desktop provided through the software application called ScreenFlow. It's a screen recording software, and we're going to use it today to give a little tutorial on how to enroll students and register teachers in OpenBook. So let's begin. I'll move my cursor down to the dock. I'm going to select the icon for OpenBook and open it up. This is the page that all students would encounter when opening OpenBook, and it includes a window in which are listed the teachers currently assigned classes. You'll notice that my name is there, but I have no students assigned. The software default teacher's name is unassigned, and the student, for the sake of the demo, is called test. And what I'm going to do is use a trick to get into the admin page in order for you to register yourself as a teacher, and that is to hold down the control button lower left on the keyboard and type the number 5, and up pops a password window into which a default password of TCHR gets typed, lowercase, and opens into the admin page. Each one of these menu items in this page can be further illuminated, if you will, by selecting the question mark.
These 7 buttons allow you to directly access all your teacher functions. Students, when working their assigned chapters, must work through each chapter's pages in order, one at a time.
Now I've gotten out of that explanation. The question mark help button appears on each of the assignment pages as well as any other open windows, and it's a useful button because it can really help clarify things and certainly provide instructions for the assignments for this benefit of the students. Right now I've selected teacher information because I want to show you how to enter yourself as a teacher. So we're going to select enter new teacher, and I am going to hit the next button. I'm going to type in your name, and I'm going to give you a password from my point of view, 1 2 3 4. Obviously you can use your own password, and we're going to keep you at teacher. You could be administrator if you needed to see if there were other teachers involved and other students. That would give you an overview, but for the time being you're the teacher, and I'm going to hit the next button. And the reason why your name disappears and your password disappears is simply that the information now has been registered into the software. The next step then is to go to the student enrollment button, and you're going to enroll a new student. Hit the next button, and this page opens up. This really is the administration page that allows you to select a lot of things to tailor the assigned chapters to the learning style of the students. And I want to point out a few things here. Currently, under chapter sequence selection, it says custom teacher defined. That allows you the greatest flexibility in assigning chapters and pages, with a start on page such and such and a stop on page such and such. I will hit the gray scroll arrow button, and you can see that the menu pops up and it shows you the various categories. It's a way of shortcutting and not having to go through everything. If you know what you're looking for, you could maybe in this demonstration we will hit high school, and all of a sudden assigned chapters appear. Every single student who uses OpenBook for the first time needs to take an introductory assigned chapter. So that's why that appears first. And like I said about, you can change where you stop within each one of these chapters and the resultant sub-chapter headings. So that gives you some flexibility even within this. If you didn't want to go right away to what the program says according to the class that you're looking for, you could just simply go back to custom teacher defined, and then that allows you to change according to what you have already previewed for your particular student, and if it's an emergent reader or somebody having difficulty with various aspects of literacy, then you can select. And for example, I might just select that one just to show you that things can change. And the next thing that you would need to do is to, if you're ready for assigning a student name, go into this box here, and I am going to assign quadruple X for my student name. And I've got under classroom, school chosen. These have to do with age-appropriate windows for the actual assignment work to be done within. And for example, if you were to choose child, and we went through this as a demo, you would see that it's a very much childlike in its graphics. School is just what it says. It presents a view from inside a classroom, and the various activities are delineated with a writing desk, with a blackboard, with a word chart, and things like that. You might get a feel for what would be appropriate, whether it's school or adult, for your students. It's up to you to decide. And if we are going to select school, we're ready to proceed. Oh yeah, okay. And of course, I did not assign a password to this student. If I didn't want students to have passwords, I would simply type 4 zeros. I think it might be a good idea to assign passwords just so that a student wouldn't be able to open up OpenBook and know the name of another student and be able to wreak havoc within the assigned chapters for that student, all in good fun, no doubt. So let's assign a password to student name, quadruple X. We'll do 1111. And that means we are ready to proceed. Notice the student name disappears, the password disappears, and that just tells you that it's been registered. In order to check that, I went back to the teacher admin page and I select student menu. Notice that the teachers now include your name, Gary, and quadruple X as a student. If this was a list of more than one student, then the student in question would have to select their name and then proceed to type in the password. In this case, we had decided 1111. This gets you into the student work page. Notice the name of the students on the back of the chair, quadruple X. These are the various components to OpenBook that you were shown when I was down there and meeting with you. Just to check to see that these assignments were carried through this process, I'm going to go to the highlighted assignment board. I'm going to click and...
Welcome to the OpenBook English Literacy Program.
And sure enough, those assignments are ready to be done by the student in question. I'm going to exit out of the student work area, back into the first introductory page, and we'll just rest here for as long as it takes me to say goodbye, Gary. I'm sending this as an attachment to an email, and it will be a QuickTime movie, and all you need to do is just simply open or save on your desktop. Keep a file maybe. There might be more of these to come if it's determined that this is a pretty good way of helping with understanding OpenBook and other softwares that we have, other software of course. So let me know how it goes. If you have any difficulty with opening this up, I would love to know about that. I look forward to when I see you again, which should be a week from today. So we're talking about the 19th of January. just right after the Martin Luther King Day holiday. Okay, Gary, we'll talk later. Bye-bye.